On the 5th day of Christmas, Rob Top gave to me Arcane Ascent by Alkali, Misty Mountains by Weatherman 4, Matilda by Jazer, Temple of Time by Dav, and Falling Up by Kermal. How's it going, everyone? I hope you're having a great day. Today is the 5th demon of Christmas, and for the 5th demon, I always want it to be, it's kind of a tradition that it's always like a special insane demon. Like every single year, the 5th demon of Christmas, it's an insane demon that was either really cool or just means a lot to me. We've done like High by Kermal. Last year we did Layak, which is very, very cool. And this year we are doing a remake of my hardest demon that I beat in August. And honestly, that was a very big moment for me. So we are doing Arcane Ascent by Alkali, which is a really cool remake of Artificial Ascent. I think this level's awesome. I love the way it plays. I have a lot of muscle memory for Artificial Ascent, and so playing this, it was like Artificial Ascent, but easier. Some parts are actually a little bit buffed, but a lot of the hard parts are very nerfed. So it's a much easier experience, and I'm actually already pretty consistent at the level at 567 attempts of practice. So it's not so bad. There's some parts like in Abstract Dark's part where there were some kind of weird timings in the original. This one just has like complete music sync timings, and there's just some parts that are made really, really cool. For this video in particular, I'm going to jump into practice mode right away and just show you guys like some of the parts that I find like really nice changes from Artificial Ascent, and some parts that are even harder. I would say the beginning I find is actually like some jumps are way easier and some jumps feel like a little harder, but maybe they're just different and my muscle memory is like preventing me. But then it just gets nice and easy, and there's less inputs, right? Like here you just hold down the button and then you're just gravy. Like you just go like, oh, all that space, man. That wave corridor being way open is awesome. And then there's like no other reverse portals there. There's just like the one, and then you just kind of like straight fly in. Like, oh my god, there's so much more room here to do. And there's so much more room there, so I do like the actual proper path, you know? Boom. I don't think there's like as tight timings. And like, oh my god, because of my muscle memory of Artificial Ascent and the open space, like I learned this so fast. I'm sure like if I hadn't have beaten Artificial Ascent, this level would have taken me quite a while to learn. But because I've beaten Artificial Ascent, like it, with the open space, it feels amazing for me to play this. It's really cool. It's not gonna take me a while, I think. Like this isn't a pushover. This part I still have a hard time with, not this. But like this wave, man. I'm like so high, man. Oh, I think I gotta hit that blue jump orb late. Okay, I'm learning new things. And Heinz's part is just like so much more space. There's a double jump orb timing in that corridor instead of like a triple orb spam, which is awesome. And then this part here, instead of you having to press the button twice, like you do ba-boom like that, and then like straighten yourself up as Zobros, you just hit the jump orb and hold down the button and it lines you up. It's beautiful, dude. Oh my god, it's beautiful. So much more space. And Michigan, man, Michigan was so hard before. Look at all that space, dude. It still died. I gotta hit that faster. But man, Michigan way easier, but it still retains like the spirit of Michigan's part, which is awesome. And then this part, Anthrax's part, it like lines yourself up. Like you like bounce off the slope. You don't have to line yourself up for you. It's just, man, it's all these conveniences. However, this part, I used to be hyper consistent at this part, and this part I have a harder time. I have a harder time with this part, man. You're supposed to go up like that and then like that, but I feel like I never do that. So I always go down to like the last one and then go up. I don't know, man. And like, you got to tap these jump orbs light. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like I should be able to hold there, but you got to tap it light and then go up like you do in the original. But I don't know. I feel like I'm just not as consistent, man. And then this part, there's no slopes that can kill you. The spikes are easier to go in between. And then this part, Nazgub, is buffed. I mean, before this was like free pretty much. But you got to go through like spikes now. It's not just corridor. It's like buffed a little bit, you know. This part is such a pleasure to play. Oh, that music sync. It syncs. I love the sync and love the space here. Etzer's part is much easier. There's just extra space. Not so much easier. Etzer's was already pretty easy, though this wave is way easier, and the ball is way easier too. Speed's part is easier, but I still find it's just stressful. Speed's part is always stressful, man. It's just for some reason I stress out. I just forget things, man. I don't know why. Why do I forget things at Speed's part? And then Serpunge's part, the jumps aren't as tight, which is nice. Serpunge's part had some really tight jumps in Artificial Ascent. And this part is, I think, a little bit easier at the wave. But for some reason, as this UFO, man, I don't line myself up as consistent as I used to. 1, 2, 1, 2. Like, man, I am playing with fire there. Like, I almost died. For some reason, my UFO pattern must be off or something. And then this part is nice. This part's a lot more open and just lines up better. And there's some parts that are just like auto. Like, you hit these 3 and then you just, oops. If you hit that one and actually succeed, you can just wait and like your ship kind of bounces up and you don't even got to worry about the duel on the bottom, and then you just go and you profit. So there are some parts I can die to at the end for sure, although I'm pretty consistent at a lot of the level. There's just a couple choke points. It is a long level though, but I am so used to grinding Artificial Ascent, like I don't know if the stress is ever gonna sit in. Like I don't know, man. Like I don't know if this level's gonna feel stressful at all. Like I feel like, because it's kind of like that similar feeling where if you've already beaten a demon and you go to rebeat it, it's like way less stressful just because you've already beaten it before, right? And this, even though it's a totally new level and a remake, it kind of has that feeling for me. And so like I don't think like the stress is really gonna get to me when I get far and stuff, you know? Ow. I'm not gonna get the heart beat up, you know? Like I feel like I'm gonna have some inner calm while playing this that's gonna go a long way towards not making stupid mistakes. But maybe I won't. Maybe I'm gonna get far in the level and I'm gonna start freaking out. I mean, who knows, you know? Wow. Oh, wow. Dude, every time I go through that thick wave, why do I think I'm not reverse? I'm totally reverse. I messed that up so bad. Cool, man. Consistency's gonna come. We're gonna start getting some amazing attempts. A lot of parts like, you know, Zobros and Michigan, which is really funny. Zobros, I was really consistent in Artificial Ascent. But like Michigan, I was not. And I am really consistent in Michigan in this. Wow. Michigan got me. You got me. I died there so many times in Artificial Ascent, and you're doing it again, man. Why? I just had to press faster, man. You can press so fast there. Like, it doesn't even matter. And what am I doing? Dude, I got killed to buffed Nazgub. This part is not free anymore, man. You actually have to pay attention. Damn. In Artificial Ascent, this part was so chill. Like, I died there a couple times in AA, but I was, you know, it was pretty chill. I'll take it, man. This is excellent progress, but holy crap, man. It sucks dying to that, though. I thought I'd at least get into... I guess that was the last half of the level, technically, but... because the level only goes to 90%, and then there's, like, a big, long end screen. So I was getting pretty far. Dude. Oh, come on, man. Do you really have to put spikes there in the free part? Can't we just have nice things? Can't we have a free part? I will say this about the level, though. Having played Artificial Ascent, it is very cool that it retains like the same feel. Like the gameplay feel is very similar. Like there were some tweaks here and there to make some improvements, some buffs, like some balancing and stuff to balance it for insane demon difficulty. Like everything, you know, the easy parts got buffed a little bit. The hard parts got nerfed a lot. But it still retains that same feel, that feeling of intensity and like just the way the gameplay and level feels. It feels very nice to play. What? Wow, that part's really hard. You got to click 4 times really quick. You go up twice. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 10% of progress, which is cool, man. But that would have been really cool to beat it on that attempt, though. Dude, what was that, man? That was out of control. That was like 4% away from the end. Dude, why'd I hit the no? I hate the auto at the end there. You stupid idiot! Why? What? God damn! Dude, the auto's janked. See, that's supposed to be auto. Did you see that? That is supposed to be auto. You're like, I was like, okay, don't press anything this time. That's what happens when you don't push anything. Dude, I had to press the button there to go up and not die. But the thing is last time I did that, I pushed the button to go up, but I didn't have to because the auto was working. And then that's when I died at like 89, right? I like it how the only way to do this consistently is like cheese. Wow. All you gotta do is cheese it and the jank disappears. I almost died, actually. I was really close. I went up too early as the wave. All you gotta do is cheese it, baby. You just cheese it. Screw those other jump orbs. Just hit the yellow one. Chat, you saved my life. Chat, if it wasn't for you guys, I would have been stuck on that level forever. You actually saved my life. Honestly, I dedicate this level to Twitch chat. This was all you. Dedicated to all of you wonderful people. Honestly, I love this level. Like, I love the level. Like, most of this level is so consistent and so fun to play. It's just there's a couple parts, man, that are weird. Like, the last two sections in particular, the UFO section is a very strange jump pattern. It always feels a little off when compared to original Artificial Ascent. Original Artificial Ascent felt good going through the UFO. But the UFO pattern in the second to last section felt very strange in this. Still not too bad, though. It's fine. Like, that part's fine. Just a little awkward. But then the end, man. The end part with the auto flying through that spike corridor, I don't understand why it was like that. I just called you guys Twitch chat, didn't I? I don't know what was up with that ending. It was so weird, man. Those 3 jump orbs with the robot and the wave, and then into the auto that just didn't work. It was just weird, man. I don't know, but I mean, this level's great. This level feels so good to play. Like, it is so satisfying. Every single recreated part, it just feels good. It's like you get to experience the fun of Artificial Ascent, without actually having to get the skills to do like the actual Artificial Ascent, right? It feels good. It stays true to the original. It's so much fun. Jeez, dude. Anyways, this doesn't take me that long. It was 1,210 attempts plus whatever is on here, which is 253. It's like 1,460 attempts. So, I mean, really not that long to do this level, considering like how hard it is. It's an insane demon. I don't know if it's a pretty hard insane demon. I think it's on the insane demons list, so I think it is like kind of a pretty tough insane demon. This is like 1,450 attempts. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is the 5th demon of Christmas. As always, peace.